Hello, I'm going to show you a quick tutorial on how to create questions on Plickers.com and also how to print out the answer key cards for you or to use in your classroom. So once you have gone to Plickers.com and created your own account, this screen will pop up and it means you are in your library. So you can start out by either making a new folder or going to a folder that you already have created. And so I'm going to click on my addition folder. I have already two questions up here already so far. So I'm going to show you how to make something like these. So first you click on new question and this will pop up showing that you have a choice between multiple choice or true or false questions. So let's begin with a multiple choice. And I am going to say, Bill had 5 presents and his parents gave him 3 more presents. How many presents does Bill now have in total? And then you can come down here and write down multiple choice answers. So we will put 7 presents, 8 presents, 3 presents, and 2 presents. And you can delete how many multiple choice answers you want to have, but I'm gonna keep 4. And over here on the right hand side, you can click which one is the correct answer, so 8 presents for this situation. And also right here in the box where you can create the question is a add image option, and you can put like a picture of 5 presents right here and then an addition sign and then 3 more presents so that the child can visualize how many there actually are. And then you can click save and create new, and let's make a true or false this time. So I'm going to say Amy had 3 dogs and her dad bought her 2 more dogs. Does Amy now have 5 dogs in total? And then since this is a true statement, you can click the correct box for true. And then once you've created your questions, you can click save, and now that there are 4 questions, this is my session of how I'm going to ask my students in my classroom. Now to print the cards, you click on cards up here on the top right corner, and the standard is 40 number of cards, so number of students in your classroom. So I'm sure that you might have less than 40 students, so there will be extras just in case. So you will click on standard Plickers card set and print these out, and then once you have them printed out, you can cut with scissors along the middle of the paper so that each student will just have 1 answer key card. And that is how Plickers works. Now I'm going to show a video of how to use it in the classroom. So once you have all of your questions ready, you can add them to your classroom. So over here on the right, you'll have a question queue, and you will already have a demo class, but you can add a classroom and name it whatever you want. So this one I named Miss Ward's Classroom. And I have already added the first 2 questions to the classroom. And how you do that is you click expand, and then down here it'll say add to queue, and then you will click which classroom you want it to be in. So I clicked Miss Ward's, so there it is. And then you can do the same for the next questions. and add to queue, Miss Ward's classroom. So now that there are 4 questions, you will get onto your mobile device, like I use my iPhone, and you download the Plickers app, and I will show you a video on how to do that next. Once you have downloaded the Plickers app, it should look something like this on your phone, a blue app with the check mark on it. So you'll click on the check mark and something will come up like this, and you have your options of demo class or your classroom. So you will click on your classroom, and there are your questions. Now, once you're in your classroom, you will click on each question, and you will click the button down here that says scan. And then I'm going to show you next what you do with the Plicker cards that your students have. And once you click scan, it will show the room, and you can scan all of their answer cards, and it will download onto your phone, and then I'll show you how to do that next. So once you've handed out your answer cards to each student in your classroom, you will have your mobile device up, and you will click on one of your questions that will also project on whatever screen or projector you're using in your classroom. Then you will read the question to them, and it will go something like this. Bill had 5 presents, and his parents gave him 3 more presents. How many presents does Bill now have in total? And then you'll read the answers out to them. So A, 7 presents, B, 8 presents, C, 3 presents, or D, 2 presents. And then you let them think about it, and you will press scan at the bottom of your mobile device and scan their answers. And once you have all 3 answers, you will click the check mark and then go back and click on the next question. And you can have questions with pictures in them. So there are 5 soccer balls here. And the question is, there is 1 soccer ball on the field. If Jack kicks 4 more onto the field, how many are there total on the field? A, 1, B, 5, C, 8, or D, 2. And then you can scan their questions again. And then press the check mark. And then go on to the next question. If Alex has 3 apples in his basket and then adds 4 more to his basket, how many apples are in his basket now? A, 8, B, 6, C, 10, or D, 7. And then you scan their questions one more time. And you can see that there are some red and some green, so someone got it wrong. And then once you're completely finished with it, you're done for the class.